Ureshi, happy, glad. This is the radical of a woman. And a samurai. And could this be the radical of a bean? Yeah, I think it could be bean. So, woman, bean, and samurai somehow mean happy. The woman and the samurai are happily eating bean. Hello everybody, I'm Frugal. Welcome to day 22 of these Japanese linguistic quests. Today I will start with step 2 of the Japanese call to Saturday deck, and then afterward we'll continue with the Taekim Japanese grammar guide. As usual, if you have a good memory about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. Okay, so actually I will have to review the final 50 cards of step 1. We haven't had a chance to properly go over them yet. Okay, 彼女はいつも元気だ。Okay, no problem, yeah.
彼女はいつも元気だ。
おかげさまで元気です。
Okay. Okay, おかげさま元気です。I'm fine, thank you. Okay. So, okage-sama is literally something like by the grace of God. Yeah. So, this is kind of an expression, I guess. Expression to express gratitude. Yeah. Next.
負ける。
To lose. Okay, so we have the radical part that means wrapping and closure, and then we have the shellfish. So like you wrap up the shellfish to preserve it from losing its flavor. Yeah, and then we go something like that. Lose. Okay, 負ける。
私たちのチームはその試合で負けた。
Okay, so CI mean match or game, and we have two kanji. The first kanji is like this. We have speech, then we have the piling or the ceremony radical, and then we have the craft or the construction radical. And it means to attempt or to try or to experiment. So like the limerick is someone is giving a trial speech before the official opening of the ceremony construction. Yeah, something like that. And then we have the second kanji. It looks like this, right? Like a roof, and then like a car, and then we have like a roof box on top of the car. So like the mnemonic is like how to fit a roof box on top of the car, because this kanji mean to suit or to fit. So like a try, an attempt to fit, and somehow it means a match. So like it kind makes sense why it would mean a match or a game, right? Because you are trying to see which team is the better fit, which team is better, which team is more suited to win, kind of like that. Yeah.
全部。
全部。Okay, oh everything. Okay.
それ、全部ください。
Okay, nothing new here. Nothing new here either.
去年。
Kyonen. Okay, so last year, or more literally, the year that passed it. So the year is nothing new. The kanji for Toshi, nothing new here. But the kanji for last is like this. So we have a piece of land, and then we have the katakana mu, and that means private. So like private land, and it means to pass or to go away. So yeah, like just imagine clean as wood, and like when Japanese kid approached his yard and he said, "Get off my lawn." Yeah. Last year. Okay.
私は去年、フランスへ行った。
Go to France. Okay.
引く。
To pull. Okay, to pull. Hiku. So we have a bow and a stick. So like just pull back the bowstring to fire off the stick. Yeah, okay. Next.
このドアは引いてください。
Pull the door. Okay.
図書館
Okay, so library. Okay. So first, three word kanji. I mean three kanji word. Okay. So the first word mean like a picture or an illustration, and we write up. We have a box that look like a picture frame, and inside yesterday I said it's like takana and something, but this officially in the dictionary they recognize this as a ladder or a dipper, ladder, a dipper. Yeah. So like this would mean map or drawing, and it's a drawing of a ladder, or you could think of it as the design drawing of a new kind of dipper, right? So I guess this new kind of dipper can just fly, so you don't have to use your hand. It just go from the soup to your mouth directly without using the hand. Yeah, okay. So next is the one that need to write. So yeah, just a brush. This is actually not new. Just a brush, and then the sun, and then finally we have the word that means building. And we start with the foot or it, radical, and then we have the pattern of shelf, a roof here, and this whole pattern of shelf somehow mean government or bureaucrat, bureaucrat. I mean, this one mean a building. So inside the government building, the bureaucrats are getting chilled out by the common man. Wow, I wish it's more likely that the common man is getting chilled out by the bureaucrat instead. Man, I don't have a good opinion of bureaucrat or government officer though. So anyway, building, drawing and writing mean a library. That makes sense.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。
Oh, Sunday. Okay, Sunday. The day of the sun. We have the sun. That's the first kanji, and then we have the kanji word that means weekday. So we have another small sun, and then number 3 or a katakana yo, and then a small bird. So like the mnemonic is like, do we have another day here? Yeah, I think we have another sun or day here. Anyway, the point is that the mnemonic is like imagining planning for the big years, but you don't catch the sign of any bird for 32, 33 weekdays, consecutive weekdays. Yeah, that's terrible for bird catching. Okay, next.
図書館で料理の本を借りた
Okay, so borrow a cooking book, right? So cooking, first cooking. Cooking is made of two kanji. One kanji mean material, and the other mean logic. So like the logic to combine material together somehow form the word cooking. That's nice. The word cooking mean the kanji for material has first the radical for rice, and then this a deeper, rice and deeper, and somehow it's mean material. I mean that kind of makes sense. So you use the deeper to taste the dishes. That is 50% rice, 40% pineapple, and 10% other material. Yeah, so that's the mnemonic. And the one kanji that means logic, we have a king here, just like a small king. The king in a radical form, and then we have the radical form that means village. Right, village. We learned this from the word heavy, omit. Okay, so king and village. So like, and it means logic or arrangement. So like, the village operate under the logic and arrangement set out by the king. Yeah, that's the mnemonic. And finally, the kanji that means to borrow or to rent. We have a person, and then we have two samurai, and then we have a day. So like, someone is a kid is asking his friend to borrow him, to lend to him the two samurai action figures for just one day. Yeah, okay, I got told that right. Tosokan, Yori no ho no kai that. Okay. Okay. Next.
あげる
To raise, to improve, and the kanji for up. Okay.
彼は荷物を網棚にあげた
Nimosu. So package. Amidana. The luggage, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nimosu is not news, but it looks something like this. And then count. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Nimosu definitely look like this. Amidana. You can have only, but it means the luggage, right? Okay.
緑
Okay. Green. The color green, I guess. So we have thread. And then we have katakana yo, or number 3. And then this water, right? This water. So like a 3 thread of water, or like 3 small sprinkle of water is enough to keep the vegetable green. And that is achieved by precision irrigation. Yeah. So precision irrigation really save water, but still make the vegetable fresh. Okay.
この町には緑がたくさんあります
Okay, this town have a lot of green color, greenery. Okay.
Ude.
Ude mean arm. Okay, so we have definitely this one is the right term for meat to signify that we are talking about an organ. And then a roof. Okay. And then evening, the katakana there. And then what's the last one? Okay, ceiling. A right term that means ceiling or seal. So like the mnemonic is like every evening you change your arm by hanging by the edge of the roof and do pull up. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
彼の腕は太い。
Okay, his hands are thick. So thick is just big with written something at the bottom here. So like a chubby person with a hanging belly, I guess. Okay. Okay, no problem.
ドア。
Door. Okay.
ドアを開けてください。
Okay, I think this is the final kanji for step 1. Mean open. Okay, we have a gate. This is the radical of gate. And then we have something here that it kind of look like the Japanese gate, you know. So like the Japanese gate is all the way open because basically there's no door. So that's why it is all the way open. And this one mean open. So yeah, okay. Let's open the door. And that's it for the old cat. It's a nice thing to have on the resume, I guess. I was trained to be an accountant, but my GPA wasn't very good. However, I did manage to get an overall IELTS band score of 7.5. Thanks to that, I got the choice to intern at the Australian Embassy. I opted to get my internship at the Sheraton Hotel instead. I also have a brief spell at Deloitte and then a local Japanese accounting firm. Finally, I joined my latest employer as an accountant, and after some time, somehow wound up at the marketing department instead. So yeah, being good with the language is definitely what brought about all those opportunities. 4.6.5 Aru. Yep, another exception. You can say something has a possibility of existing by coming Aru with the verb to produce Aru. This actually means Aru kotoga dekiru. Except that nobody actually say that. They just use Aru. This verb is very curious in that it can be read as either Ari uru or Ariel. Okay. However, all the other conjugations such as Arienai, Arieta, and Arienai kata only has one possible reading using A. Okay, so let's just remember is that A then. Sona kotowa Ariena Arieru. That kind of situation is possible. Okay, so that kind of it is possible. That kind of situation exists. Okay. So like with existence and then the possibility of existence. Okay, that makes sense. 4.7 using suru and naru with the ni particle. So like yo ni naru, yo ni suru. We can use the verb suru and naru in conjunction with the ni particle to make various useful expressions. We are used to using the object particle with suru because something is usually done to something else. We will see how the meaning change when we change the particle to ni. As for naru, naru means to become. Okay, suru means to do. Naru means to become. As for naru, it is always used with the ni particle because becoming is not an action done for something else, but rather a target of change. The only grammatical point of interest here is using naru with e adjective and verb. So 7.1 using naru and suru for noun and na adjective. Okay, let's see. As already explained that using naru with nouns and adjective present nothing new and act pretty much the way you would expect it. Kare no nihongo ga joju ni natta. His Japanese has become skillful. Okay. Kare wa Ishani Nata, he became a doctor. Okay, so nothing special here, but for adjective using the verb suru with the ni particle is just a review back to the lesson on adverb. However, for now, when you use the verb suru with the ni particle, it means that you are going to do something towards something. Yeah, that makes sense. This changed the meaning of suru to mean to decide on X. This is a common expression to use, for instance, when you are ordering item on a menu. Watashi wa hamburger, hamburger to salad, hamburger and salad ni shimasu. I have the hamburger. I will do towards the hamburger and salad. And it means I have decided on eating hamburger and salad. To decide. Naru and ni mean to become. Suru and ni mean to decide. Okay, that makes sense. and like they are not, it's not easy to confuse them together. So you think this expression is strange, think about the English expression. I will go with the hamburger. Okay, so it didn't feel strange. So 4.7.2 using naru with e adjective, because the ni particle is a target particle that is used for nouns and by extension na adjective. We need to use something else to show that something is becoming an e adjective. Okay. Since becoming express a change instead, it makes sense to describe this process using an adverb. In fact, you will notice that we were already using adverb of short in a previous section by using ni with na adjective. Kiêu này cả là xe gà ta cứ na cả tà ni your eye has gotten taller from last year. From last year, your back becoming tall, right? Okay, I see. Okay, I don't really get it, but okay. 4.7.3 using naru and suru with verb. You may be wondering how to use naru and suru with verb since there is no way to directly modify a noun with another verb. The simple solution is to add a generic noun such as a generic event, koto, to an appearance, manner, or an appearance, manner, yo. These nouns don't refer to anything specific and are used to describe something else. So like, it means something, or like somehow, somewhere, sometime, some even, kind of like that, I think. In this case, they allow us to describe even in the same manner as noun. Here are some examples of how to use these generic noun with suru and naru. It has been decided that I will go about kai gai ni iku kai gai iku ni iku koto kai gai ni iku koto ni kata kai gai mean overboard, oversee, to oversee, go, something go, somewhere go. Iku koto, the event of going. To oversee the event of going. Nata, become the event of going about. Okay, I see. So, if it is that I will go about. Okay. Using naru to express, it has been decided. Okay. Example 2. Maichi Nikio Taberu Yo. Appearance, manner, ni nata. It becomes the appearance of thing meet every day. Okay, so think of it in terms of something somewhere is seems like it's not the correct way to think of it. You can modify a verb with naru or suru by first making it into a noun clause and then treating it just like a regular noun. Yeah, I guess. Pretty clever, huh? I guess. I hope the literal translation gives you a sense of why the example sentence mean what they do. For instance, in the fourth example, yo ni suru translates into to make an effort toward. But in Japanese, it really only a target toward acting in a certain manner. ไม่นินี่คือโอตาเบรุโยนิซึรุ I will do towards the manner everything need every day. Okay, let's know that this grammar point that is there, I guess. For point X, conditional to, kare, ba, tere. Okay. Part 1, how to say if in Japanese. This whole section is dedicated to learning how to say if in Japanese. Oh, if only it was as simple as English. Well, what do you mean? In Japanese, there's 4 ways to say if. Thankfully, the conjugation is smart and easy, especially you don't have to deal with tense. Well, okay. I don't think saying if in English is easy either. But is it that saying if in Japanese is even harder? Well, okay. For point 2, expressing natural consequences using to. Natural consequences. Okay. We will first cover the simplest type of if, which is the natural consequence condition. This means that if X happen, Y will happen as a natural consequences. Okay, no question about it. If I drop a ball, it will fall to the ground. If I turn off the light at night, it will get dark. We can express this type of condition in the following format. Okay, that's so like stating simple fact. So like it's like the if type 1 sentence of if in English. Yeah, okay, it does feel like that. Rule for using the conditional to. Attach a to the condition followed by the result that would occur should the condition be satisfied. So condition plus to plus result. Okay, state of English is state explicit. So state of English là to result. Okay, example. Boro ochisu to ochiru. If you drop the ball, it will fall. Okay, if you drop the ball, fall. Will fall if drop. Okay. Genki o tatsu kesu, I think kesu. Genki o kesu to. And what's this? Kurai data. If you turn off the light, you will get that. Okay, I see. These some examples are designed to show how to is used to express natural consequences. However, even if the statement isn't a natural consequence in itself, the to will tell the audience that it is nevertheless expected to be a natural consequences. Okay, that is quite the assumption to be made. So, Takusan taberu to futoi royo something. If you eat a lot, you will get fat for sure. Okay. The for sure part is implied meaning supplied by the to. The speaker is saying that the following condition will occur in that situation no matter what. As you can see from the last example, if the condition is a state of being, it must be expressed explicitly using there. Okay, this will take a while. This applies to all non-conjugated noun and non-active, as I'm sure you are used by now. This will also help prevent confusion with other type of to. Okay. Okay, I think it will be difficult to confuse it with the to that means listing or the to that means end, because like if you look at the sentence and think about the meaning a little, then it would become very clear. Okay. I think I am still iffy about the state of being though. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, I have a link in the description that leads to a Google Drive of today's Kanji diagram along with some other material I think useful. If you have a good knowledge about any of the Kanji, please don't hesitate to share. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
どこにいたんだ。みんなお前は死んだと思ってた。最後に会ってからいろいろあったんだよ。ハンマーを失ったり、まあそれが最新のニュースだな。あとロキが生きてたんだ。驚くよな、あそこにいるロキ。びっくりだろ。バナー、自分でも驚くけどお前と再会できて嬉しいよ。